What if I told you that small changes could lead to monumental shifts in your life? That the tiniest adjustments to your daily routine could have a ripple effect, transforming not just your days, but your entire year. We often chase grand gestures, thinking that's where the real magic lies. But sometimes the most profound transformations come from the simplest acts. Today we're diving into 10 underrated habits to start in 2025 that will change everything. Simple steps, easy to implement, yet powerful enough to reshape your year. And who better to guide us through this journey of self-improvement than the wise and deep voice of, well, you know who this is. We all know water is essential. It's the lifeblood of our planet and the lifeblood of our bodies. Yet how often do we start our day reaching for coffee, tea, or something far sweeter? The truth is, many of us wake up already slightly dehydrated, our systems sluggish, our minds not yet firing on all cylinders. Imagine waking up in a parched desert, every cell in your body crying out for moisture. That first glass of water is like a morning rainstorm, quenching that thirst and revitalizing the very core of your being. It kickstarts your metabolism, wakes up your senses, and prepares you for the day ahead. Now, I'm not talking about downing gallons of water before the sun even thinks about rising. Just a simple glass, maybe two, is all it takes to make a difference. Think of it as a gift to your body, a way to show appreciation for all it does. You're not just hydrating your cells, you're nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. And the benefits, they speak for themselves. Increased energy, improved digestion, even clearer skin. Small steps, remember? So before you reach for that caffeine jolt, pour yourself a glass of water. Your body will thank you. We live in a world obsessed with productivity, a world where our worth is often measured by how much we accomplish in a day. Our calendars are overflowing, our to-do lists never seem to end, and the pressure to do more, be more, is relentless. But in this constant striving, we often forget the importance of simply being. The need to disconnect from the noise, to silence the demands of the world, and to just breathe. Scheduling nothing time might seem counterintuitive in our go, go, go world. But trust me, these pockets of emptiness are not wasted time. They are where we truly recharge. Think of it as giving your mind a chance to wander, to explore the quiet corners of your thoughts, to simply exist without expectation or demand. It's in these moments of stillness that inspiration strikes, creativity flourishes, and we reconnect with our inner selves. We emerge refreshed, recentered, and ready to face the world again. Leave one bite on your plate. We've all been there, standing over the sink, scraping that last delicious morsel off our plates. But what if I told you there's power in resisting that final bite? Leaving one bite on your plate isn't about deprivation. It's about awareness. It's a quiet signal to yourself that you're in control. You see, that one bite, insignificant as it may seem, represents a shift. From feeling obligated to finish everything, to making a conscious choice. And that, my friend, is a powerful feeling. Leave that last bite untouched. See how it feels. You might be surprised by the quiet sense of empowerment that follows. Flip to the what-if question. Are the human mind, a boundless landscape of thoughts, both exhilarating and terrifying. And among these thoughts, few loom larger than the dreaded what-if. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if it all goes wrong? These questions, my friend, have a way of paralyzing us. They hold us back from pursuing our dreams, from taking chances, from truly living. But what if there was a way to flip the script? What if we could harness the power of what if for good? What if we focused on all the amazing possibilities that lie ahead? You see, the same two words that can cripple us with fear can also ignite our imagination, fueling us with hope and possibility. Instead of, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? It's a subtle shift, but a profound one. By consciously reframing our what-if questions, we shift our perspective from fear to possibility, a world where challenges become opportunities and setbacks become stepping stones. You have the power to rewrite the narrative, flip the script, embrace the what-ifs that empower you, that uplift you, that remind you of your own limitless potential. Delete one app monthly. Our phones. They've become extensions of ourselves, haven't they? Constant companions, buzzing with notifications, beckoning us with their endless scroll of information and entertainment. But amidst this digital landscape, a silent thief lurks: clutter. We download app after app, each promising to make our lives easier, more productive, more connected. And yet somewhere along the way, we become tethered to these very tools that were meant to set us free. Our time, our attention, our very focus, fragmented by the constant demands of the digital world. Now, I'm not here to demonize technology. It's a powerful tool, capable of connecting us across continents, providing access to information like never before. But like any tool, it requires mindful use. It's time we take back control, reclaim our attention, and declutter our digital lives. And the first step on this journey, deleting one app, just one every single month. Think about it. How many apps do you have on your phone that you haven't touched in months? Apps you downloaded on a whim, apps that promised the world but delivered little more than digital dust bunnies cluttering up your home screen. Deleting these unused apps isn't just about freeing up precious storage space. It's about breaking free from the grip of digital distraction. It's about being intentional with our time and attention, choosing to focus on what truly matters. Start small. Take a look at your phone. Scroll through your apps. Which ones haven't you used in a month? Which ones could you easily live without? Chances are you'll be surprised by how many apps are simply taking up space, both on your phone and in your mind. Deleting one app a month may seem like a small step, and it is. But remember, even the longest journey begins with a single step. And in this case, that single step could lead to a life less cluttered, a mind more focused, and a renewed sense of control over your digital world. Do 1% more daily. We often hear about making drastic changes, about chasing these big, sweeping transformations. But real, lasting change, it doesn't usually happen that way. It's like building a stone wall, laying each stone one by one. You might not see the impact at first, but each stone adds to the strength of the whole. That's the idea behind doing 1% more each day. It's about small, consistent efforts adding up over time. It's about choosing progress over perfection, about focusing on the journey, not just the destination. You see, when you commit to doing just a little bit more each day, you create a powerful ripple effect. Like compound interest, these small gains accumulate, building upon each other until they result in significant growth. It might be as simple as reading an extra page each day, walking an extra block, or learning one new word in a foreign language. Whatever it is, that 1% effort, that consistent dedication, it makes all the difference. Now, I know what you might be thinking. 1%? That doesn't sound like much. But let me tell you, the power of consistency, it shouldn't be underestimated. Just like a single raindrop can carve a path through stone over time, so too can our small daily actions shape our lives. Think about it. If you improve just 1% each day, by the end of the year, you'll be over 37 times better than you were at the start. That's the magic of compounding. It's about playing the long game, about trusting that the small steps taken consistently will lead you to extraordinary places. So, don't underestimate the power of doing 1% more. Embrace the small wins, celebrate the tiny victories, because they are the building blocks of something much greater. They are the stepping stones on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. And that, my friend, that's a journey worth taking. One step, one stone, 1% at a time. 7. Keep a no list. We live in a world that often glorifies busyness, a world that tells us that saying yes to every opportunity is the key to success. But the truth is, every yes comes with a price. Every commitment, every obligation, it takes a little piece of our time, our energy, our focus. And if we're not careful, we can find ourselves spread thin, pulled in a dozen different directions, never quite able to give our all to anything. It's like trying to build a fire with 100 tiny twigs. You might get a flicker, but you'll never get a real flame. That's where the no list comes in. It's about reclaiming your time, setting boundaries, and learning to say no to the things that don't serve you, so you can say yes to what truly matters. It's about recognizing that saying no isn't selfish, it's self-preservation. It's about protecting your energy, your focus, your peace of mind. Now, I understand saying no can be hard. It can feel uncomfortable, even a little scary at first. But trust me, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And the rewards, well, they're more than worth the initial discomfort. Think about it. When you start saying no to the things that drain you, you free up space in your life for the things that truly matter. You create room for your passions, your relationships, your well-being. You start to reclaim your time, your energy, your focus. And with that newfound freedom comes a sense of clarity, of purpose, of being in control of your own life. So I encourage you, take a moment to create your own no list. Identify the things, the commitments, the distractions that are holding you back. And then with grace and respect, start saying no to them. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Switch your phone to grayscale. We live in a world awash in color, a vibrant tapestry of sights and sounds vying for our attention. But nowhere is this more apparent than in the digital realm, where our phones have become portals to a universe of endless stimulation. It's easy to get sucked in, to lose ourselves in the endless scroll, the bright colors, the constant notifications. It's like a siren song, constantly beckoning us, promising instant gratification, but often leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled. But what if there was a way to break free from this digital enchantment, to reclaim our attention, our focus, our time? A simple shift, a subtle change that could make all the difference. That's where the power of grayscale comes in. By switching your phone's display to black and white, you strip away the allure, the superficial appeal, and reveal the digital world for what it is, a tool, not a master. You see, our brains are hardwired to respond to color. It's how we navigate the world, how we make sense of our surroundings. But this natural instinct is being hijacked by technology, by apps and platforms designed to exploit our desire for visual stimulation. By removing the color, you remove the trigger, you break the spell, so to speak. The endless scroll becomes less enticing, the notifications less urgent, the pull of the digital world less powerful. Suddenly you have a choice. You can engage with your phone consciously, intentionally, using it as a tool to connect, to learn, to create. Or you can put it down and reconnect with the world around you, with the people, the experiences, the simple joys that make life worth living. So try it. Make the switch to grayscale. You might be surprised at the difference it makes, at the newfound freedom, the clarity, the peace of mind that comes from reclaiming your attention, your time, your life. The weekend reflection. We live in a world that's constantly moving, always pushing us forward. It's easy to get caught in the current, swept along from Monday to Friday. But life isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about savoring each step, each lesson, each triumph, and even each stumble. That's where the weekend reflection comes in. It's a time to hit the pause button, to step back and take stock of what truly matters. Think of it as a mental pit stop, a chance to refuel your spirit, find a quiet corner, maybe with a cup of coffee or a soothing view. Then just let your thoughts flow. What went well this week? What could have been better? What are you grateful for? These reflections are the seeds of growth. They help you understand your rhythm, recognize your strengths, and learn from your experiences. And in that understanding, you'll find the wisdom to navigate the week ahead with more clarity and purpose. So, as the weekend draws to a close, don't let it slip away without carving out some time for yourself. Reflect, recharge, and prepare. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes in your week and ultimately in your life. The learn and share practice. The world is a vast and wondrous classroom. Every day offers an opportunity to learn something new. But we often lose that childlike curiosity. The learn and share practice rekindles that flame. Embrace the fact that we never stop learning. It could be picking up a new language, mastering a new recipe, or delving into history. The key is to find something that sparks your interest. When you're passionate, the journey is its own reward, but it's also about sharing your knowledge. Inspire others and keep the flow of knowledge circulating. Knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied. It has a ripple effect touching lives around you. So, learn something new every day and share it. You'll be surprised at the connections and impact you create. And there you have it, folks. 10 underrated habits, 10 simple yet profound practices that have the power to reshape your 2025. Remember, it's not about making drastic overnight transformations, it's about taking small, consistent steps, about weaving these habits into the fabric of your daily life. Incorporating these habits into your daily routine can lead to profound changes in your life. It's about prioritizing your well-being, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit, and showing up as the best version of yourself. Start today and watch how these small habits transform your 2025. Embrace the power of simple changes, the magic of consistency, and the boundless potential that lies within you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing tips.